Hi, this is Heal Your Mind. Are you a kind person? Then why does it so often feel like you're the one who loses? You work hard, but someone else gets the credit. You quietly help your team, but no one really acknowledges you. You make decisions out of care for others, yet you end up paying the price. Why does this keep happening? Friedrich Nietzsche had a very clear answer. He divided human morality into two types: master morality and slave morality. Now, this isn't about who has power or status. It's about one question. Are you living by your own values? Or are you simply carrying out the values others gave you? Those with master morality define their own standards. They take responsibility for their choices. They shape their lives and their work actively. Slave morality, on the other hand, lives according to someone else's rules. It depends on approval. And when things go wrong, it looks outward for someone to blame. Let me ask you a simple question. If no one praises your work, do you feel less motivated? If you said yes, then slave morality might be quietly operating inside you. Nietzsche once said, "He who seeks his worth through others' mouths has already given up on becoming his own master." Modern psychology echoes this same insight. According to psychologists Deci and Ryan, humans are most motivated when they experience autonomy, a sense of making their own choices. When we feel like we chose something ourselves, we feel empowered and fulfilled. But slave morality erodes that autonomy. It says, "Why'd I have to do this? This isn't fair. This isn't what I wanted." And so we gradually lose our sense of ownership. So then, how do we move from being just nice to being kind but strong? Let me share with you 5 ways to shift from slave morality to Nietzsche's master morality. 1. Don't wait for orders. Understand the whole picture first. First, learn what your company is truly trying to achieve. What direction is your team going? What does success look like for your organization? Then ask yourself, where can I contribute most meaningfully? This is where the shift begins. Waiting for instructions means you're reacting. But taking initiative, offering direction before it's asked of you, is what leaders do. You could say to your manager, "I'd like to take on this task. Here's why I think it aligns with our goals, and why I believe I can make a difference." That one sentence changes everything. Now, you're not just doing work, you're shaping the work. 2. Let go of the thought, "Why me?" One of the strongest signs of slave morality is the victim mindset. Why'd I always get stuck with this? This isn't even my responsibility. Psychologist Martin Seligman calls this learned helplessness. When repeated powerlessness leads us to stop trying. Master morality doesn't wait for change. It creates change. It asks, "What can I do about this? What's my next move?" That's the mindset of someone who owns their life. 3. Don't just take on tasks, create meaning. People stuck in slave morality ask, "Why am I the one doing this?" Or "Why me?" People with master morality ask instead, "What value can I create through this task?" They don't just need applause. They're fueled by meaning. Psychologists call this intrinsic motivation, the power of doing something because it aligns with your deeper values. 4. Delegating isn't weakness, it's leadership. Kind people often try to do everything themselves. They don't want to burden others. They don't want to seem lazy. So they work late, take on more than they should, and burn out. Nietzsche saw this and warned us. The noble soul helps others grow, but never becomes their servant. True strength isn't about doing everything alone. It's about knowing what to do, and who else to bring into it. That's how leaders work. 5. Be the one who asks the real questions. If your team feels stagnant, if things aren't improving, be the first to ask, "What direction should we be going? Why does this problem keep repeating? What could we try that we haven't before?" Slave morality waits for instructions. Master morality starts with curiosity, with courage, with questions. And it's always those people, the ones who ask and move first, who end up leading their team, transforming their organization, and building a life that's fully theirs. Nietzsche said, "He who creates value is the master." You've been kind for a long time. Now, it's time to add strength to your kindness. To stop just enduring, and start choosing. You are not just a part of your company. You are the master of your life. This has been Heal Your Mind. If this message resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's ready to live as their own master. Thank you.